Hey guys, so I posted my last video and I knew that it was a very controversial topic because anytime you talk about racism, of course, it's going to be a controversial thing. And the comments were interesting. I kind of anticipated some pretty awful comments, but you guys exceeded my expectations, or at least some of you. So thanks for the material. I'm going to read you a few comments and then kind of go on a little rant about racism again. So the first comment that I got: Confederate flags aren't just flying on every street corner all over Charleston like you and others seem to think they are. And even if there are some in isolated areas, they had nothing to do with his actions. Now this comment is referencing the video I made previously about the shooting in Charleston, South Carolina, where a white kid walked in and shot 9 black people. He was clearly very racist. And I also made a comment in that video about how there are Confederate flags all over the place. He seems to think I'm placing some kind of blame on the flag itself, so I responded with this. I'm actually not blaming the flag. I have nothing against most types of fabric. I'm blaming the culture around the flag and the people who wear it as a badge of honor. It's about racism for one kid who's in jail. Time to move on. Now, I didn't have time to respond to this girl because someone had already done it perfectly by saying this. Yes, racism is totally not systemic. It was just this one guy and we got him. Racism is now over. Hooray! Poor girl, a product of American colleges. Life must be rough. Them goddamn liberal colleges, educating people and shit. And I'm almost embarrassed at how many comments like this I got. Like Sandy Hook, this was most likely a hoax. Your government wants your guns. Charleston is a hoax like Sandy hoax. It's obvious that you don't do your homework. You're a pretty face with a garbage mind and heart. Charleston shooting hoax. Crisis actors unnatural and unaffected. Part 3. Put this in your YouTube. It's black people that caused the problem. This kid tries to solve it. Maybe not in the best way, but something needs to be done with black people. This kid tries to solve it, so you think a solution is going in and shooting up a bunch of innocent people. That's really scary. And again, I'm sure you would be surprised and saddened to know that that was actually not the only comment suggesting that what he did was maybe not so bad after all. A Confederate flag does not mean racism, you uneducated slut! Holy shit, you sure are stupid. No wonder you're atheist and support faggot marriage. Damn liberal. Now another comment that I got was just a bunch of different people suggesting that I go watch a video that I did, and the entire video was pretty much talking about how Jon Stewart's speech, and I guess by association my video, shamed white people, and that our intent was not to point out how racism is still a problem, but just to make white people feel bad for being white. I have made numerous videos on gay rights. There are tons of straight allies out there that support same-sex marriage and speak out against homophobic, bigoted assholes. Are those people shaming straight people? No, they're pointing out the people who are bigoted assholes. That doesn't mean that everyone who is straight needs to feel bad for every straight person that ever oppressed a gay person. I mean, this just seems ridiculous to me. I mean, gay rights videos aren't meant to shame straight people. You shouldn't feel guilt about what happened in the past. You shouldn't feel personal guilt about things that you haven't personally done. But that doesn't mean that you should ignore a problem that still exists. I mean, you don't even really need to go generations back to see stuff like this. I mean, my immediate family members still do not support same-sex marriage, and I don't feel any personal guilt over this. It's not my fault that they're that way. If you can't call it a problem that exists without getting really defensive, then maybe you do have something to be ashamed of. Me saying that the shooter was racist was not out of line. He had a Rhodesia badge on his sweater, he had a Confederate flag on his car, and he made sure that there was a remaining survivor that he said, I have to do it, you rape our women and you're taking over our country and you have to go. And whenever someone points out this fact of his racism, and the fact that there are still a lot of people out there who are racist, why is the immediate response going to be, well, black people had slaves too? Yeah, West Africans sold each other into slavery. No one's denying this. They murdered each other. The Zulus have a shameful history. But I don't go around and see a bunch of Zulu flags all over the place. I don't see people wearing it as a symbol of freedom and a way to take pride in their cultural history. And that's the difference. I constantly see arrogant Americans waving Confederate flags around saying that it represents freedom and history, and they defend it to the death. Why? It ain't racist, it's a symbol of our history, and we take pride in that. Honestly, I could do an entire video ranting on the Confederate flag, so if that's something that you're interested in seeing, well, let me know. So my point is, admitting that there is still a problem with racism is not a slam against white people. It's a slam against racist people. And if you really can't understand the difference between that, then, like I said, people who are straight allies fighting against homophobic bigots should probably stop doing that and instead feel personal shame over something that they never did and don't believe in. Funny how that never happens, because it's a pretty stupid position to take. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section below. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, share it everywhere, and really quick before I go, I want to remind you that I'm still selling these t-shirts. I don't think you can see it. They're my Not Crazy t-shirts. If I back up, I'm probably going to be out of focus. But no, yeah, Not Crazy shirts. They're awesome. I have tank tops and sweatshirts. Really comfortable, really soft. I love them, and they're only going to be for sale for a couple more weeks. So if you like them, check out the link in my description below and get one. Let me know that you did. Send me pictures of you wearing them on Twitter. I will retweet you. All of my other social media links are in the description below, so check it out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!